Shana Meyerson with YOGAthletica in Los Angeles, California. Here today to talk about my favorite ab exercise. Now I know this isn't very yoga-like. In fact, it's not yoga at all. But I love it because it involves all four layers of the abs, the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, and the interior and exterior obliques. Now, if that doesn't mean anything to you, it just means top, bottom, front, middle, and sides will all be worked. Now, basically, this is what people would consider bicycle sit-ups, but I'm going to talk about how to level up and level down to make this work for you. So we'll start with the basics. If you're brand new to abdominal work and you want something that's a lot easier, lie down on your back with your knees towards your chest. They don't have to be super close to your chest. Take your hands either to the side of or behind your head, but if it's behind your head, make sure you're not pulling on your neck. You don't want to be doing that. So I usually prefer sides of your head. Then, with your shoulders lifted any amount, take one leg out and touch your opposite knee with your opposite elbow. Your knee comes back in and you touch. Okay, now notice that when I do this, so I go in and out, my bottom leg goes straight. And you can always intensify by taking the leg lower to the floor, or you can always make it easier by taking the leg higher towards the sky. Okay, so you can play with the different heights. Now that's going to be the easiest way to do this, to pull your knees in between each repetition. So if you want intermediate, instead of coming into center, you'll just switch out. Okay, so you never come to center and try to move your legs together. Now again, higher will be easier, lower will be harder, but another thing that you can do to make this one harder is the more your knee is away from your body, the more you have to sit up towards it, right? So it will be harder if you keep your knee forward, and it will be easier if you pull it in. Okay? So on this one, the legs are switching at the same time. Higher and further, or lower and closer. Okay? So the third way of doing it is definitely the most intensive. We'll take the same thing now. First we did knees in for the easiest, then we did switch up for the middlest. For the hardest one, it's going to be legs straight out in between reps. So for this one, it's legs out. Again, if you go lower, it will be more intensive. In and twist. And then out. You go out in between each one. In and out. Okay? Now again, you can make this easier by pulling your knee closer. Okay? You can make it harder by sitting up more towards your leg. And you can also make it harder by twisting more deeply. So think about twisting to the outside of the leg instead of just tapping the knee. Okay? One more thing that I like to play with when I'm doing my bicycles is speed. So I tend to mix it up between maybe some really fast intermediates interspersed with really slow advanced ones. So maybe I start out really, really fast, something like this, for a while, and then I slow it down, coming back to the bigs. Okay? I literally do many hundreds of these a day. They will knock your core into shape. And the main thing is, you want to work your core hard enough that it knows how to kick itself in without your having to think about it. That's when you know that you've achieved core nirvana.
This is Shana Meyerson with YOGAthletica in Los Angeles, California, wishing you an awesome day.